Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin and I am the Dream Decipherer. And I help you to crack the code of your sleep and dreams so you can sleep sound and dream deep. If you've been getting these straggly messages of me trying to get online, ignore them. This is live now. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about the connection between sleep and obesity. Is it possible that you are actually sleepwalking your way into obesity? Now, sleep is really important for a lot of reasons, not only because we need it to be able to function normally, but there are a number of repair and rejuvenation during the hours of sleep, during the deepest hour levels of sleep as well. So it's also the time when the brain consolidates memory. So the decrease in sleep duration and is marked by an increase in sleep problems in modern society. And it's to the point where it's raising concern among health professionals about the negative impact of chronic loss of sleep on our health, both mental and physical. So this on the go lifestyle is creating no sleep. The 24/7, 365 lifestyle of modern society means that people are working evenings and at night while cramming in entertainment in between and leaving just less time for sleep. Now, think about it. Our ancient ancestors, once they descended from the trees, had stayed home at night. They hid at night. They protected themselves at night because they didn't have claws, couldn't see well at night, and didn't have big canines to protect themselves against stronger predators. So they stayed home. We don't do that anymore. We're out at all hours of the day and night doing shift work, and this disturbance of the circadian or day-night clock leads to later bedtimes, reduced sleep time, and less opportunity to be active and eat during daylight hours. Now, what does the circadian rhythm and food have to do with sleep? A lot, apparently. Food synchronizes our body clocks. So delayed feeding due to extended nighttime wakefulness will cause dyssynchrony, or which is a fancy way of saying our body clocks get out of whack. This resulting upset in our natural schedule causes a short circuiting of the production of certain hormones and nutrients being released in the body. For example, insulin, which regulates blood sugar, which can lead to weight gain. But what does that mean in practical terms? Well, if you're a doctor or a nurse, a firefighter, or a police officer, you already know what messing up your circadian rhythm means. It means that you don't sleep well because you're doing shift work, and when you do sleep, you're not sleeping well. It also means that you're eating at odd hours as well. So that all of this all these changes in your natural body clock creates problems. Now, if we're not getting enough sleep, the body does not have time to reach the deepest levels of sleep, which is when essential hormones like insulin are produced, where we get our best sleep because the largest amounts of serotonin and melatonin are being produced, as well as other hormones which control whether we feel satisfied when we eat, which controls the level of body fat, as well as sugar levels. So not getting a sufficient amounts of sleep and at good sleep at the deepest levels will actually cause all of these different hormones and nutrients to get out of tune, out of whack, which can cause us to be, when we are awake, to eat more and not feel satisfied. There's also research that indicates that when we're sleep deprived, we eat more junk food. We want more sugar. We want more carbs. We want more fat to give us some energy, to give us a bit of juice. But it's a vicious cycle when you start eating to give yourself a boost, particularly sweets and candy and other non-foods. We're not as satisfied when we eat because our hormones have gotten all screwed up. You're eating more and you're eating more junk as well. Now, there were some 50 studies carried out around the world which looked at sleep and obesity, and all of them indicate a significant relationship between the number of hours we sleep and increased obesity risk. You also, with that information, also have to take into account what is normal amount of sleep for us. We're not all the same and have different needs, and the correct number of hours of sleep for any individual is whatever allows them to wake up feeling refreshed, alert, and full of energy. One interesting study showed that men, interestingly enough, but not women, who work longer hours have an increased body mass index, or BMI, which is a calculation to determine whether your weight is at a healthy level or not. Yet another study showed that there was an inverse relationship between the length of time you slept and the circumference of your waist. So the association was even stronger for women under 50 years of age. So the less you sleep, the bigger your waist gets. Interesting that. Now, there were also differences noted between the sexes. In a Finnish study of women between the ages of 40 and 60, sleep problems predicted the amount of weight gain that would occur after 5 to 7 years. And the effect was graduated, or the greater the frequency of sleep disturbances, the greater the weight gain that would take place in future. Now, currently, unfortunately, there are no studies being conducted which look at whether increased sleep duration can help prevent weight gain or even encourage weight loss. The fact of that, while you're sleeping, actually, it is possible now, but it starts with you getting adequate sleep. So those are some facts and a little bit of relationship between obesity and lack of sleep. And if you'd like more information about how you can improve your sleep and keep your weight under control, contact me. You can book a slip into sleep session, no charge whatsoever, and get some advice and assistance. You can book at www.meetingwithsheila.com, and you'll also get a sleep encouraging flower essence blend for your trouble. Thanks so much for watching and listening. I hope you found something of interest and of use to you. And if you did, let me know. Drop me a line, leave a comment, or if you'd like to book a session with me, as I say, you can book at meetingwithsheila.com, or you can just drop me a message on Messenger, and we'll see about getting you booked in. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Have a wonderful evening and a great week ahead. Stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.